Hello there, Peter from WebBake Web Development. Did you ever get this type of message? Maybe you're looking at it right now. Mailgun, you're sending too fast, and you're wondering what the heck is this? Why did I get this message? So first of all, that means that your website is configured to send messages through Mailgun, which is important, and it is actually really good. It will help you. But the bad news, if you're looking at this message, is that your website got infected with some kind of malicious spyware or some kind of spam software that is basically blasting out messages really quickly. The other possibility, which would be legitimate if you have sent out some kind of newsletter or some kind of announcement to a lot of people, and basically something along the lines, hey, click this form to subscribe to our newest channel or something. Basically that will prompt a lot of people to subscribe or send a message really fast. That would trigger something like this, and that would be okay. Not good because you're missing out on entries, but that would be okay because your website in this case is not infected with problematic software. But if you are seeing this message out of the blue, that's bad. That means that your website is infected. The good news is that it's contained. Mailgun will time out your messages, like it will put them on pause for so many seconds, and then it will retry, and then it will blast out another 100 messages, and then it will stay on hold. That's what basically happened here. That was 5 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. So we didn't catch it really quickly because, I mean, obviously it was night, early morning, but it was sending out messages, spam it, just like once an hour or so. So if this happens, what do you do? It's important to stop the message send out as soon as possible, because if you are not stopping this blast, your domain is getting blacklisted because you're sending out spam to God knows where. So to stop the messages from being sent out, it's really important that you first contact your web developer. If you don't have a web developer, you need to disconnect your website from Mailgun. Usually Mailgun is connected through WordPress SMTP plugins. There's different plugins that connect Mailgun to your website, but it's important to disconnect it. The way that you would do it is you would go to your website, and then you can change API key or the connection key that connects your website to Mailgun. If you stop that connection, and if you do not enable any other connection type, because you can send out messages through like PHP or SendGrid or some other systems, don't enable other systems. Just disconnect ability for your website to send out messages. That's the first step to minimize the damage to your domain reputation. Once you disconnect that, then the second step is to chat to your developer, figure out what's happening, figure out where that malicious script has entered and why it's doing what it's doing. Go through and update every single thing that you can update, but make sure you back up everything. So yeah, that's what you would do to actually resolve this problem. If you need web developers assistance, we do web development work. You can check us out at my website, webbake.com. We also offer maintenance services to prevent things like this from happening, or at least to limit things from happening. It's never possible to prevent a spam attack, but it's definitely possible to prevent or to minimize the damage when something like this does happen. So yeah, that's what you have. That's what happened. That's what the direction that you need to go into to resolve it, is to basically figure out where that penetration into your website occurred, where the script is located, update the heck out of your website to make sure that it's all up to date, clean, and then relaunch it slowly, carefully, monitoring that your Mailgun is not triggering this error again, and if it does, proceed, like, do the same thing, like stop everything and continue investigating it. In this case, we had a problem with one of our clients' websites that was not being maintained by us, and it accumulated errors and then ultimately got hacked. And then we actually had to go through and start up Mailgun. It did stand out spam again, stopped, checked, started again. We actually had to go like through several times, starting and stopping the services, until we finally found location where the malicious script was hiding. Then we got rid of it, went through the whole update sequence, and now the website is good and clean. So yeah, really important message. Make sure that you do not ignore it. It's not spam. It's not somebody trying to get your money. This is legitimate. This is your domain reputation at risk here.